So this place, all right then. So this place is called 28,000 Acres here at the Kern River Parkway. Snakes can be found here, foxes, maybe even bobcats. It's best you stay in on the bike path. It can be very dangerous here. We're right here, I don't know if you can see. And Lake Ming, oh, Kern River Campground, Kern River Soccer Park, Calm Zoo. It just goes through all this. And you can actually find a gold in the river. I've heard stories, and there was a news they found actually some people were paying for gold, and I think they found like $100 worth of gold in a very short period of time. But I think they got lucky, because I have never found gold in the Kern River, and I've been going to it but not into it for years. It's not that smart to go in the river if you cherish your life. And as you can tell, there's a sign here talks about snakes, and to make sure to stay on the path. There could be coyotes here, so if I don't narrate throughout the whole film, I mean this whole thing, then well, okay. I mean, I'm just browsing around my YouTube channel right now. Gotta be very careful here, very freaking careful. I'm gonna see if I am recording. This is pretty interesting. I think I heard signs of a coyote or a fox. Sadly, a place like this, you can't hunt rabbit. There used to be a lot of rabbit here. I'm pretty sure there's still a lot of rabbit, but their presence was much more obvious before I left. What the hell is that? I hear something. Oh well. I hear it again. Maybe it's a bird. No, I swear, that's what a large part of California looks like something out of There'll Be Blood. Most people, when they think of California, Los Angeles, San Diego, Santa Monica, Hollywood, Malibu, San Francisco, maybe Yosemite comes to mind. Maybe even Death Valley, but a large part of California looks like this, especially before humans started to farm the land. And even though a lot of humans have farmed the land, and a lot of Central Valley is farmland, there's still places like this where it's hasn't really been touched by farming. I mean, if anything, right here it's been touched more by the oil fields and PG&E. But even then, they still haven't knocked everything down, they haven't destroyed all of the nature here. But it's pretty interesting. Like, we have the Kern River Parkway, and it's like, it gives Bakersfield, a unique, I don't know what the word is, but it's one of the unique aspects of Bakersfield, that there's this giant river that goes through it, but I would not get into the water. And if I do, it'd probably be where when it's very low, and in some parts of Bakersfield. But I would not let my children ever go in there. I see a sign: you are entering an open space area. This is subject to flooding operations for water. The flooding operation may produce mosquitoes, which will require aerial treatment, and in certain areas the bike path will be temporarily closed when those operations are conducted. Shown actual size. What the hell? That's not the actual size. I don't think it is. That's not the actual size of this mosquito. I don't know if somebody put that there. That wasn't an employee of the city or whoever is in charge of this area. I'm pretty sure it's the city. Anyway, it's nice to come here. It's a fresher breath of air. It's not the best place. There's this other place I'm going to vlog in the future. It's a place where you can hunt illegally, and I'm going to acquire a hunting license Well, actually, I have one, but it's expired, so I'm gonna have to renew it. And I'm gonna go to this preserve. No, it's not a preserve. It's not a preserve. It's a wildlife place where you can hunt waterfowl. And you have to get like 4 or 5 different types of licenses, like a duck stamp, etc. And I'm gonna have to get those and film vlogs there and try to hunt duck. It's all legal as long as you have everything, your papers. And it's not that expensive. Like if you want to buy a duck for consuming it from, like, I don't know, a store, if you happen to find one in Bakersfield, it's probably going to cost you like $20. But if you're a good shot, you go there, you get lucky, you can pay. I mean, it basically pays itself, everything you spend on the papers and gasoline to go out there, I think. And you can freeze duck in your refrigerator, I mean your freezer, for up to 3 months. So I mean, if you consume one, I mean, in one trip, if you're lucky and if you have the right gun, perhaps, and who knows, maybe you might shoot like 20-30 ducks, but perhaps not. Maybe I'm being too optimistic, too optimistic. But I think if I go out there, like, in order for me to make it worth it, I would have to shoot and hunt about, 12 ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, to make up for all the gasoline and or maybe less than that. Yeah, I think less than that. I think everything combined with the what do you call it? The paperwork is going to set me back like $150. But oh no, yeah, maybe 12 due to the gasoline. But I have a 4-cylinder car, so yeah. And well, that's just one hunt. If I get like 12 ducks, that'll pay for everything. And then if I keep on going back like every month throughout the hunting season, it more than will pay itself back if I consume the ducks. Because I'm a person who likes chicken. Sometimes I eat chicken almost every day. And I'm like, well, I might as well have some fun, go explore a wildlife place here in Kern County that most people here in Bakersfield have never heard of. A lot of people in Bakersfield have never heard of this place. I'm gonna Google it right now. Bakersfield hunting. No, Bakersfield hunting. I put Bakersfield Houdini. Hendy. Oh, you can. There's in Helm Ranch you can hunt pig. Kern County hunting. Kern County hunting. There's a Kern National Wildlife Refuge. It's in Wasco, California. It's a pretty large area, and they have a lot of birds there that you can hunt, and that's pretty cool. I remember when all of this used to be underwater. It was very intimidating, but I didn't realize there were so many rocks. This is crazy. There's a lot of rocks. So it's not as deep as I thought it was going to be here in this area, but it does get deep over there. And it would be a shame if you got stuck in the like got in here and you started to drown. But I think this is controlled. I mean, they control how much river flows through to Buena Vista Lake. But there's fish in here, even though I've tried to fish throughout the Kern River, and I've been unsuccessful every single time I've attempted to fish. But even though I was unsuccessful, it was still fun, and it gave me a reason to go out and go out and enjoy myself. Yeah. But even then, some people do get successful, and sometimes there's less fish than other times. I don't know when is the season for the fish, but I've never caught a fish in my entire life. And I've fished in both Bakersfield and Australia, man. But I didn't have the proper bait. Yeah, it's a shame that I never caught a fish. Oh lordy! I even had a fishing license. I've never been this far into this area. let's see. I'm pretty sure there might be gold specks in this this river. Yeah, there's probably gold specks in this river, even though the river's dried up, or like deliberately dried up by the city. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of gold specks throughout the river. And I don't know if it'll be harder or easier to actually acquire the gold. But it's a hobby to take you out of your house. I don't think it's the worst hobby in the world.